Well, meteorologist Per Lundquist joins me now, and in our area, Per, we're more concerned about fire danger rather than flooding.
Absolutely, and we have been improving the fire conditions out there due to the humidity that is around the area, but with temperatures going back to the hundreds, well, we're going to continue to dry things out, and the fuels are already pretty dry. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weather scoreboard for today. High of 76 degrees over at Rapid City Regional Airport, below the average. We're going to go well above the average going into tomorrow with a high of about 98 degrees in Rapid City. So sharp increase as we go into the weekend ahead. This is what we have in terms of temperatures across the area. 74 degrees over in Rapid City, 81 degrees over in Spearfish, where we're getting a little bit of a southerly wind to push things up and over the hills to create a Chinook type wind, but it's a very weak one at that. Nevertheless, with the smoke across the region, you would expect temperatures to be a little bit below what we were hoping for, but unfortunately, we're still going to get the upper 90s across the region. In Rapid City proper, again, do expect temperatures to peak up into about 98 degrees by the time we hit around 5 p.m. under these very, very sunny skies. Here's what the drought monitor has for today, and you can still see a little bit of worsening conditions up to our north. And we go ahead and look at this from the drought monitor last week. Well, this is going to be valid for last Tuesday, and well, not a whole lot of difference, but you do see that it is a little bit better from last week. Looking over in the Pura region, we're continuing to get some extreme drought conditions, and that's going to continue on because we are under a pretty heavy precipitation deficit across the region, unfortunately. Now, a lot of people are talking about Pactola when it comes to the water resources out there, and there's a little bit of a misconception with the current conditions out there. Yes, we are currently at about, 144 feet in depth right now. If we look at previous years like 2019, which if you guys remember, that sort of year we were getting torrential downpours in the middle of the summer, and Pactola was quite high. You could see Rapid Creek was having those water releases rather high, and we got some localized flooding in some areas. But if we look at a dry year like 2008, where we're coming out of drought period, so kind of bottoming out in conditions, we see that 2026 is still well above. Unfortunately though, while we are below the average, we're actually going into a much drier period over the coming years, so do expect some declining conditions over in Pactola. In terms of rainfall, don't expect much, but we do still have nightly chances at some thunder showers here and there, but we're really not putting them in the forecast just because it is so sparse and so light. You might see some fog in terms of patchy fog going into tomorrow in the Black Hills to help things a little bit, but unfortunately, while we did get a little bit of rain today, it is still not a whole lot in terms of trying to recover our water deficit.